We saw a previous story here on Sky News about the intervention from your former colleague Josh Frydenberg on the rise of anti-Semitism in this country. Is that chant from the river to the sea, is that open to interpretation in your view?
No, it's not. It's very clear in what it means, and it means that people are chanting that they want to see Israel eliminated, and that has no place in the Australian community, and it's something which should be condemned and should have been condemned by the Prime Minister from the very start. We're seeing the breakdown of social cohesion in this nation, and such chants are adding to the breakdown of that social cohesion. Now, the Prime Minister has finally come out and said that he condemns it, but what we now need to hear is from the rest of the Labor Party members, them say exactly the same thing. Jason Clare now needs to come out and say that his interpretation was wrong and he backs the Prime Minister 100%. We need to hear that from Tony Burke, and we need to hear that from other members of the ALP. And once we start hearing that type of leadership from the government, I think the Australian people will start to feel a lot more rest assured, because at the moment they don't think they're getting the leadership that they need to make sure that social cohesion remains fundamental to our community. It's something we've always prided ourselves on, and we're seeing a breakdown in that social cohesion. We're seeing it at universities, we're seeing it in these protest marches, and we need to see an end of it, because I don't think it's something the Australian people want. They love multiculturalism. If people come from around the world to this country and leave behind the intolerance that they've come from that we see in those countries, and we're the greatest country on earth to live. We've got to make sure we keep it that way.
Dan Tehan.